Hi, it's John Stanley. If you have 5 minutes, I'd like to share with you my well-informed theory of generosity. I sense an awakening coming. Many of us want to take our generosity to the next level with a set of currencies that we use in a fresh way. We were told the poor will always be with us, but endless stories of hunger, hurricanes, and the homeless on our phones, TVs, and computers comes as a bit of a surprise. We want to worry less about significant inheritors in our families. Gates and Buffett, despite their enormous giving, have fallen short on getting most of us to take our generosity to the next level. We want our charitable intentions to be fruitful, but the traditional set of currencies, time, talent, and treasure, are hindered by generosity gaps. The gratification gap. Is this all there is to charity? The accumulation gap. Will I ever have enough? And the action gap. It's just not the right time. Heard from the podium at a meeting of philanthropists was this comment: half of our philanthropy is effective. We just don't know which half. Today, our giving often begins with time. We've heard more than once, I have more money than I have time. I'll make a gift, but I'll have to skip the fundraising event. We tend to protect our availability and try and avoid getting overcommitted. How many of us have attended nonprofit board meetings with no strategic decisions on the agenda, but the reports, they seem never-ending. We leave to go back to the office and wonder, why am I on that board? Giving away our time without it connecting to our heart's desire, there's a better way. Talent. Have you ever heard something like this? I'm a CPA and my pastor has no idea how to use my talent. Or, I'm a chef, but the rescue mission asked me to serve on the endowment committee. Today, time and talent merge into one and is called volunteering. Sometimes charitable, not often generous. And of course, treasure. Now we're getting somewhere, right? That's what they were really talking about. Just cut the check, please. And we do so most often out of reciprocity, obligation, or habit. And we give what we have left over. Your longing to change the world rests in your heart's desire. Where your heart's engaged, you'll spend yourself and not just cut the check. The Good Samaritan was probably late for his next meeting. When you spend yourself, acts of charity become generosity. The results? Richer relationships, gratifying acts of service, effective philanthropy. My fresh view of generosity is best illustrated with what I call the golden triangle, resting on its point, equal on all sides and in balance. We can take our generosity to the next level by pushing the refresh button on currencies we have to give away and grounding them in our heart's desire. And one of our deepest longings is relationship. You see, I believe that great relationships are contests in generosity. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for individualism. I'm an entrepreneur, but individualism implodes unless we're anchored in phileo and agape, love of others and love of God. So, when we push the refresh button on our generosity, we begin with our highly valued family, friends, and colleagues. In a word, our connections. Building relationship bridges between people you know for their benefit, not yours, is an act of generosity. You can call this currency what you like, relationship equity, social capital, or any other term that works for you, but spending it is a multiplier. Spending it creates more of it. It's the generosity paradox. Talent appears in the new set of currencies too, but it's unbundled from time. Yes, I'm talking about our real skill set, our strengths, what we are truly good at and what gives us joy when we use it. But sometimes finding the place, time, and circumstances that match our talents is challenging. That's why I propose we begin with the talent that we all have. Everyone has a talent for being present to someone else. It's the most impactful and least expected human talent. My presence is my unique gift from God for the world. Begin by spending your presence and see doors fly open for you to spend your other talents. And the third currency? Resources, our own and those we influence. When you've invested your relationship capital and your talents, you'll be able to see clearly where your resources are most needed. And you'll see that the resources you have to give are enough to accomplish their generous goals without feeling you have less than you had before. A generosity game plan then starts with our heart's desire and mobilizes your connections, talents, and resources for a purpose. So you're wondering, how do we get started? Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can do. Thanks for listening.